Hello and welcome to the Line Leader section of Process Industry Chronicle magazine. We feel honored to introduce Mr. H.A Goswami, who is Assistant General Manager Commercial of GHCL Limited, which is a Government of Gujarat company. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, kindly introduce yourself to the readers of Process Industry Chronicle magazine.
Hi everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am H.A Goswami. Basically, I am a mechanical engineer and I am working with GHCL Limited since the last 33 years. And basically, I am heading purchase department here. Here, I will tell you the journey started in 1985. So this is the, you can say, I have learned a lot of things from this company. Even I have harnessed my skill set with this company also.
What is your current job responsibilities in your current company, sir? Are you responsible for the, because you said you're a mechanical engineer, so maintenance and troubleshooting and all those things?
No, in fact, see, I have a lot of experience in, you can say, procurement. Here in 1987, I joined this company and I am looking after all MRO procurement, all packaging materials, project, as well as all the e-procurement solution which we have started right now. GHCL is a company where we have started all our procurement on e-platform. So this is the thing where all our suppliers get their total transparency in my procurement process. That is how GHCL is working. I will also would like to say about my company. GHCL Limited is a manufacturer of soda ash. Our plant is situated in Veraval near Somnath. The capacity of plant is you can say 3,300 metric ton per day, and you can say almost 35% of demand of this country that we are catering right now. This company, I will tell you, also has a basic core values. We have a core value: respect, trust, ownership, and integrated teamwork.
Sir, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, sir?
See, my greatest strength is, I will tell you, I am a very good crisis manager. Even in my company, I am known as crisis manager. And weakness, you can say I am very poor in analytics. Basically, I am weak in maths. So that is my biggest weakness. I try to learn and I try to cover up all these things. But still, I feel I am weak in those sections.
Sir, define leadership according to you, sir.
See, basically leadership is, I will tell you, is nothing but a simple word: translate your vision into reality by showing a correct path. See, that is a basic, you can say, motive of a leader. Leader must have a noble vision, ability to achieve same by putting right resource at right time. Leader must have extraordinary communication skill, motivated team, influencing behavior, and clear vision with correct path. Growth of any country, or you can say any organization, basically depend only on good leadership. See, good leaders, we have a lot of good example where you can say right now Narendra Modi is our, you can say, one of the best leader we got, and the vision of those leader is definitely impact image of India in international level. So basically, I will tell you, leadership is nothing but it's a clear vision who can make those things in reality. That is the leadership.
Sir, what do you do to develop leadership among your team workers, sir?
See, normally, see, leaders are not born. See, we have to, in fact, develop the leaders. So, to develop a leader, you must give your colleagues or your co-workers total freedom, authority, responsibilities, and clear-cut vision what you want from those people. So, that way you will definitely give them a space so that they can grow and they become a good leader for your future. This will definitely give you a return to your company. Because ultimately your co-worker or your co-colleague is the only person who will help you to grow yourself also. So that is a basic thing for developing your colleagues in leadership.
So do you believe motivation is important, and how do you motivate your team members, sir?
See, motivation is a psychological term, and we cannot force our employees for any motivation. Ultimately, if you want to develop, if you want to motivate your team, it should come from inside of that employees. Otherwise, there is nothing you will get from those employees. Motivation induces people to behave in a such manner so that it can achieve our goal. Motivated person needs no supervision, no direction. They all are self-starter, and they will achieve the goal as per your desire. So this is where you can say motivated team definitely give a good result in a company.
How can we flourish innovation, sir?
Innovation is a process of creating and implementing a new idea. It's a process of taking useful new ideas and converting them into a useful product, service or processes. These useful ideas are result of creativity, which is a prerequisite for innovation. Creativity is the ability to combine ideas into unique way or to make useful association among the idea. Creativity provides the new idea for quality improvement in organization, and innovation puts this idea into action. So basically, innovation is a most important factor nowadays, because anything which is becomes, I will tell you, nowadays technologies changes are very fast. So you have to become innovative in your day-to-day processes, product and everywhere. Otherwise, you will be out of your business.
Sir, how do you manage stress?
See, stress is always there. You cannot run away from this stress. Challenges and problems are part of your professional skills. So always accept those things. Don't run away from those things. I perceive any difficult situation with your positive mindset will perhaps make you stress-free. You must trust yourself, your capabilities, your strong belief system. Then definitely find some solution with some given positive attitude towards tough issues may give you some relief in stress. Create some good people who can definitely take some load of you so that you can become stress-free.
Could you please share your time management skills, sir?
See, setting up priority and allocation of appropriate work is the right things in time management, and you must do this periodically. Prioritize your work, give them proper allocation, and priority is you must get priorities from your management so that you can get your goal according to the requirement of management. So time management is very important. Setting priority is very important for you. That is how you have to work your schedule so that you can achieve your desired goals.
Sir, parents, because we are Indian engineers and we are associated with our soil and with our culture and with our parents very deeply and rootly. Irrespective of the fact that whether our parents are literate or illiterate, they have huge contributions in actually building the personality of a person. So, can you please share any one teaching of your mother, which is actually still helping you, being actually working in such a big company at such a big post?
See, my mother, I must admire her because she gave me one very important aspect for my life. That is my strong determination. I find my mother was very determined for anything. So that quality has given me a lot of input in my life to achieve in my personal as well as professional life. And I must say thank you to my mom. Same thing, my father. I will tell you, I take those things very positive because he taught me how to take any challenges in a positive attitude so that you should not get anything affected in your personal life as well as your mental life as well as your physical life. So these two things I learned from my mother and father, and I am really thankful for those things.
Kindly tell us who is your favorite school teacher or college teacher, and why?
See, I will tell you, my favorite teacher, in fact, he died just few days back, and I never forget that figure, because I learned a lot of things from my guru, who has given me very right path for my career, you can say my personal trait. He shows me a lot of ways how to become successful in life as well as in professional. So my gurus, I will tell you, okay, my gurus and me, we are coming from very small places of Ahmedabad, and my gurus was a very, I will tell you, modest person, and he gave me good teaching, how to become successful, what is your goal, why you are here in this world. So all basic thing, all culture of our India, I taught from my gurus, and I am really appreciating those words. I never forget my guru at any point of time.
Sir, whom do you consider your role model, sir?
See, my role model, I will tell you, I definitely go with my mother and father, because I always prefer whatever things you learn in your life, it is definitely from your family only. A small child always learn what your father and what your mother is doing. She always try to copy those things. Right now, the same thing I am teaching to my grandson, because ultimately we all are Indians, and our basic culture, it is rooted from our family, how we are bonding, what is the importance of our relationship. That is all required in life, you know. If you go into other part of the world, these things are not there. I have seen so many part of the world, but these things are missing, and that is why we are, I will tell you, I consider India is a good country where these cultures are definitely put in our children's, and that is why our boys and our children are always respect our culture, our elders, our gurus, even our professional gurus, bosses. So these are the things which we are learning from our culture only.
Sir, can you share any one incident or any which shows that actually that parents are my God and nobody else is my God?
See, I will tell you, I have a very tragic life. I lost my wife at the age of 24. So that point of time, I understand the importance of your parents. The way they have shown me their sympathy, their love, their care, that really matters me. And I never forget those moments where they have taken me in their lap and give me a hug. Really, I can't remember, I can't forget those things at all. And that is why I am telling you, those moments are very, very special for me in my personal life. And that has given me a lot of will, courage, and strength, my strong determination from that point of time. So I am really consider that incident is very, very critical in my life.
Sir, can you share any one moment or any one incident which says loudly in your life that there is hope in life, don't lose, wait?
That moment itself is I will tell you, is given me this feeling. Yes, there is always hope. There is always a way. You should not lose your temper, or you should not lose your faith in your capabilities, because that delicate moment is the only moment where I learn all these things.
Sir, how do you spend your holidays, sir?
Yeah, I will tell you, I'm very crazy about driving, you know, and you will be surprised. Yeah, I have visited Char Dham, Ladakh, Leh, Amarnath with my self-driven car. So spending quality time with your near and dear families, friends, so that is where you will regenerate yourself, and it gives a strong power to again work in a better way. So holidays are definitely plays a very vital role in any of the individual, and personally I feel, okay, take holidays if you find some stress, and go to your favorite place with your favorite people. That will give you a relaxation, and it will give you a stress-free life.
So because you have worked in plant actually for a long time, and you are a hardcore mechanical engineer also, how can we save energy at plant level, sir?
See, nowadays I will tell you, this energy saving is the only solution for this planet. Otherwise, we are going to die. Our next generation will not get what we are right now availing. So energy saving is a concept, not only concept, but it's a I will tell you, it's now compulsion for you. If you don't do that, then your next generation is definitely going to lose all those things. So at plant level, I will tell you, we are taking a lot of good things. In GHCL, we are using, you can say, VFDs, we are putting energy savers, whatever electrical motors, whatever we have pumps, those are energy efficient. Even we are using all solar energy for our mines and all. So these are the things where energy saving is an important aspect in your professional life as well as for globe also.
So you're concerned about environment protection and pollution control in industrial sector?
Yeah, definitely. Without this controlling pollution and all, you are not going to survive. Even nobody will going to survive. You can see the latest happening, what you have experienced in Chamoli. That's the correct example of global warming. That has given you a warning. If you don't respect to nature, nature will destroy you. So that is where pollution control, energy saving, every aspect of those important of our nature, that is a prime factor we should consider. Otherwise, we have a lot of problem for our next generation.
So you joined the GHCL in 1986. That's a very long time back. So how do you improve your technical knowledge, sir?
See, technical knowledge, knowledge is I firmly believe that knowledge is the only thing which can give you a life. Otherwise, you are going to end. So there is no any limitation for knowledge. Every day you are learning something. Even at the time of your death, still you are learning. So knowledge is a only concern with the people, and I firmly believe I am getting knowledge by attending seminars, meeting some geek people who are expert, so that at least we can have insight of those people and we can replicate in some of our area. You can also visit seminars, you can also visit exhibitions, even you can subscribe some magazines, subscribe some sites, so that, because knowledge is changing every day and you have to become updated day by day, otherwise you will be out of the business. So these are the few sources where you can update yourself, meet with your competitors, not only your vendors, financial people. So this thing will give you the insight of what is happening around you and what is changing so fast. So knowledge we should get from all the corners wherever you get some opportunities.
Sir, please tell us something more about GHCL, your current company, and actually that some history about your company, and what are the products and services, various products and services offered by your company, sir?
See, GHCL, I will tell you why I am attached, because I spent, you can say, whole life with this GHCL. Earlier, GHCL was named as Gujarat Heavy Chemicals Limited, and it was a joint venture between Gujarat government and Dalmia Group. Later on, we have purchased, this Dalmia Group purchased that JIC share, and it becomes a part of Dalmia Group. So in 1985, we have started to put up this plant at Sutrapada. We are producing soda ash, which is a industrial raw material for detergent, in textile, in glass industries. We are also producing one RBC, you can say refined sodium bicarbonate, and that is used in industries as well as for eating also. So GHCL is producing this raw material. The capacity of our plant is 3,300 metric tons per day, and refined sodium bicarbonate is 200 metric tons per day. So this is the history of GHCL. GHCL has seen a lot of ups and downs in this scenario. Earlier, this company was not doing so good, but with our able guidance of our management, see, a lot of our new management has come, and ultimately nowadays I will tell you, GHCL is one of the best company. We are also certified as a great place to work here. Lot of things GHCL is doing, and our managing director is always emphasis, we must get respect the way the Tata and other people are getting. So that is the dream of our managing director. GHCL people should be known the equal, should get the equal respect the way Tata people are getting. So that's how this company is doing really good. We are also looking after all the corporate social responsibilities we are doing, and you can go to our plant, and nearby GHCL, lot of CSR activities are taking care, and people around GHCL are happy that this plant has lived their life up to certain level. That's how GHCL is there.
Sir, we congratulate your company and the entire team for actually getting this award, a great place to work. Sir, we would like to know what kind of maintenance is carried out in your plant, sir.
See, GHCL is a continuous process plant. So maintenance, there are two type of maintenance. One is, it is always going on with you can say preventive, and one we are taking, it's a total plant shutdown that we always take once in a year. So in total plant shutdown, we try to make all the repairs which we cannot do in when the plant is running. So that type of maintenance planning we are doing. It is always, if you happen to be there when we have a total plant shutdown, you will see it's one kind of war. All micro level planning we are doing, because we don't have much time. We have a fixed time of, you can say, 3 days for total plant shutdown. Again we have to start up. So each and every activities in detail, with responsibilities, with agencies, everything is harmonized so that we can have a minimum downtime, and we can do all the maintenance during that particular time only.
Sir, can you share the maintenance tips or repair tips of any of the mechanical or electrical equipments that you...
See, I will tell you mechanical tips. I can give you electrical. I don't, because I basically am mechanical engineer. Yeah. See, particularly in GHCL, we have a lot of rotary mechanical equipments where you need to change its bearing, its wearing parts. So those things are very important in your maintenance planning. I will tell you one thing. See, we have a calciner. Basically, it's a used equipment rotating at the certain speed. So, particularly in those rotating equipments, you need to change bearing very frequently. You have to check all the lubrication, all the supports. Otherwise, you will get production loss. So these are the things where, in particular rotating equipments, you must take care of hydraulics, particularly bearings, wearing parts. Otherwise, you will be in a problem, and sometimes that mechanical part will break down. So to stop all these things, you must do periodical inspection, periodical maintenance, and give due respect to your equipment. Otherwise, it will give you a trouble.
Sir, can you share any any equipment specific maintenance or repair tips, sir? For example, any pump or valve, compressor, turbine, centrifuge machine, or anything, compressor, anything.
See, I can tell you something about particularly pump. See, we have a lot of pump in our plant. So seawater pump, we have a very, you can say, one of the critical equipment installed in GHCL. So where those spare part is very big, and to source those things in properly timely manner with quality, and to do a periodical checks of those pumps is very, very vital for the company. Otherwise, if those pumps are not running well, you have to shut your plant, and that is a huge loss to you. So in particular those area, we are doing regular checkups of all vibration monitoring systems, all current testings of motors. Those things you should check every day, otherwise you will landed in a problem.
Sir, because you have received a lot of procurement excellent awards from various agencies, from your company itself. So can you guide our young purchase executives who are appointed in various process industry verticals, that what are the things that they need to take care of before selecting or before purchasing any mechanical engineering equipment?
See, nowadays I will tell you the biggest problem what I am facing and what I am looking in young purchase engineers. See, you must have a knowledge of item what you are going to procure, otherwise people will come and fool you. So you must have a knowledge of item, sourcing, what is the costing, and those very, very important aspect while you are taking any business decisions. In young generation, you must go and see how these things are looking, because nowadays the people are sitting in an office, they don't have a visibility what type of equipments are there and what I am buying right now. So you must go sometimes to your stores, see physically what we are buying. Otherwise people are coming and making you fool, and those things will sometimes very, very costly affairs for the company. So these things you must do that. And another thing I would like to say, see, get the knowledge, get the innovative product, particularly when you are trying to get any your decision, particularly say in valves, or you can say in pump, what are the new things are come, and those things are, can you buy it, how it is any energy efficient, how it is beneficial to the company. So nowadays you should not go for 3 quotations, but you must go with total cost of equipment. That's how TCO concept you must adopt, otherwise you will be doing routine purchase, which is not practiced nowadays. Because nowadays also you should learn e-procurement, all the auctions, those things you must be understand properly what type of auctions you people are doing, and how these things are, what is the strategy for that. That you must understand before floating any inquiry or taking any decisions.
So, generally, sir, what are the purchasing parameters in your plant, sir?
I will tell you, the quality of any product is a paramount for me. I never compromise with the quality. I never go with, see, that is why I told you earlier also. First you see the specifications. Otherwise, if you go to your pricing part, you will be wrong, because some cheap products are there, but what is the life of that, what is life cycle cost of that particular equipment or that part, that is very, very important. See, one valve which is giving you a life of 1 year, and you have another option which gives you a life of 2 years, and price difference is 20%, I will say you must go with 20% high price rise, but where the life cycle cost is 2 years. So these things you must take into consideration while you taking such type of such business decisions.
Sir, please name few machines or equipments which are heart of your factory, sir.
I again told you, we have a calciner, we have a CO2 compressor, which is very, very vital for my company, seawater pump. These are the, you can say, we have also power plant. So, boilers, those are things where you should understand what is the function of that thing, and whenever you are going to buy anything for particular those equipment, you should understand that this is a very, very critical equipment, very, very vital in my company. Whatever decision you are going to take, it will impact the quality or performance of particular those equipment, which is very, very vital for the company.
So you purchase machinery or equipments direct from the manufacturers or from the traders also, sir?
See, my philosophy of purchase since beginning, it is very, very clear. Our management is very, very specific about procurement process. We always go with the manufacturer. We never try to do business with dealers. And I will tell you, nowadays we are also trying to consolidate the vendor. That is what we are right now doing. Because if you give a proper business to your vendor, so they will respect you, they will give you the correct price, correct service and correct material. So these are the few things where you should take care of procurement.
Sir, would you like to thank any local machinery or equipment manufacturing company which would have helped you in any of your critical time or critical periods?
A lot of people have, because I have a very long journey, so I must say a lot of people have helped me lot many times. But I will say few cases where I get really very prompt response from those people. One of the case of Larsen and Toubro, where I need a valve of 12-inch valve, 2500 class, and with IBR. These people have arranged this critical valve in 72 hours, which is, I can say, it is one of the best help these people have given to me. That's how a lot of other incidents are solved, but these things are really very near to my heart.
So, can you name few manufacturing companies' name whose equipments you are using in your plant, sir?
Yeah. See, we have a mixture of a lot of manufacturers. See, boiler, you can say we have a boiler of Thermex. We have a RO plant of Ion Exchange, Thermex also. We have a turbo generator of Bell. We have a pump of KSB, Kirloskar and Sam Turbo also. Calciner, it is from Kilburn. Then I will tell you again bagging machine from Coronas Richardson. Then whatever valves and all we are buying from either L&T, KSB or brake control.
Sir, can you name one manufacturing company which has been blacklisted by your company?
See, lot of people I have blacklisted. I should not name publicly, but people are, sometimes we also make some mistake, and we have to pay penalty for that also. So there are some business decisions where we have done a lot of blacklisting of companies. I don't want to give the name of those people. So extremely sorry for those things.
No, we are only trying to ask this question only because we wanted to save the lives of innocent plant engineers and workers who are working in process industry with particles, because there are few people who are actually willing defaulters just because to actually earn something more or get a huge profit. They willingly do that particular thing which is not right. It's just like for example, if it is a required 2 mm valve, they will give 1.5 mm, 1.8 mm or pump or anything of that sort. Something technically is what they make, which actually causes industrial accidents.
I will tell you, I have an experience of one pipe supplier who has supplied, it was IBR pipe, alloy steel pipe, but he managed IBR and all, and they supplied me some substandard material. Ultimately that pipe leaked, and one of our worker was, you can say, he was burned but it was not a fatal accident, but it happens. So those suppliers we have blacklisted immediately, and that's happening sometimes, because choosing a correct vendor is also one of the critical things in your procurement process. So in GHCL we are taking care of all these things. We have a very stringent vendor registration process. Lot of people are trying to get into board for GHCL, but I will tell you, my vendor approval goes up to my CEO, and between those it will have a minimum 4 or 5 layers of, and we always do vendor analysis, vendor visit, reference check, and then only if it is needed, then we are doing vendor registration. Otherwise, normally we do business with our set vendors only.
So how can we increase the safety of the plant engineers and the workers who are working in the factory?
Safety is, I will tell you, if you see in our, we are doing regular operation review meeting, and which is done by our managing director, and you will be surprised, our this operation review meeting start with safety only. What was there, how many LTAs, means every aspect of safety is monitored by my managing director, sir. And I am really appreciating this thing, because he has a first priority of manpower. He specifically asked what happened in this month, anything bad happened, what is the cause and what is your remedies, and how you will ensure in future these things will not happen. So that is the first priority of my managing director, and we all are very, very cautious about safety of our people at our plant level.
Sir, you have been working in GHCL since 1986. You were working in plant, you are a hardcore mechanical engineer also, and so I mean, because it's a long period, sir, actually it's 2021 now. So did you ever thought of leaving the job and going elsewhere, or doing something which is very different, or going in some other industry?
See, I tried, but ultimately I love this company. I will tell you, I lived GHCL, and I tried once or twice, but ultimately again I am coming back to my company, and I am very, very thankful for giving me all the things in my life. That is due to GHCL. Whatever I am right now, it is basically due to GHCL only. So I always say we are living with GHCL and we will die with GHCL. That is what I believe for my company.
Sir, your suggestion or your advice to young maintenance engineers?
See, again, I have again said, you must see the quality. Quality is a paramount. Don't look here and there. Try to get the best thing. Try to get the most innovative product in your factory. Always see here and there. Get some knowledge, so that at least you should have a knowledge of latest technology, and this thing will definitely going to help you in your coming years.
Sir, because you are a hardcore mechanical engineer, and you have actually a huge experience of working in plant. Sometimes what happens, sir, actually we have to continuously work for 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, or sometimes even for 72 hours also. And during those days, psychologically we are into a kind of turmoil kind of situation. So, so your suggestion and your inputs, or your guidance to our engineers during that particular, in case if they come across such situation, how they should prepare themselves psychologically and physically also, they have to be fit.
See, physically fit, that is a prime, you can say, concern for your well-being, and Corona has given you the best thing. What we have learned from that, your health is a prime factor. So take care of yourself, take care of your plant. So what you told, I will explain you in detail. See, long working hours and all, sometimes it's happen because we are at a continuous process plant where something happen, or you can, I told you, we are taking maintenance once in a year. So these 3 days, so we are working 24/7 on particular shutdown time. So you should be ready for those things, because this will be give you a lot of new things, new learnings, lot of things you will get from those particular time, because ultimately when your plant is running very good throughout the year, and if you take care of your health of the plant in particular shutdown time and you have to put some extra hour, it will give you a lot of satisfaction. Yes, my plant is doing well because I worked 72 hours, but it is really doing good. So these things will keep you always motivating when such situations are there. We can say it is nothing but you have to work like a war. In war, people are working 24/7. The same situation sometimes you have to manage, and that should be the learning of the things.
Sir, would you like to share anything else with us which will provide motivation, which will provide guidance, and which will provide energy to our engineers, and which will be helpful to all the process engineers working across process industry vertical?
See, only few things. Again, I have told you, see, you must be knowledgeable. Always update yourself with latest happening, latest technology, latest innovation. Try to focus not only on cost but on quality, because ultimately quality pays you. So these are the basic thing in not only in your plant, but same things applies in your life also. So quality you must take care of. Quality should be your paramount. You must take care of all these things so that it will give you a peaceful life.
Sir, it was pleasure talking to you. We know you're a busy man, but still you gave ample of time and you shared your personal and professional life sketch with us. We are very much thankful to you for your precious time, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me these opportunities also. I am also thankful to you.